Hey guys, it's Andrew with AndroidCentral.com, and we wanted to give you a look at Mosaic, which is a new game that was just released in the Google Play Store. And it's a puzzle game, and it's quite the mind bender once you start to get into it. And so I guess we'll just give you a jump right into it here. There are just three main controls, and you have this grid with a bunch of different boxes in it. So you can move clockwise or counterclockwise, one click at a time, and then the center button shoots the box across the way and then retracts it back. And so this bar right here is a power meter that indicates the amount of shots that you have left. And so the main goal of the game is to get rid of all the boxes by shooting a box of the same color into the other boxes. And if you are to shoot into the same color, it disappears. And if you shoot into a different color, they just swap places. But it still costs you the same amount to shoot them regardless. If you're to clear two or more boxes, it actually refills the bar. So, as we'll see when we go into the second round here, things get a little more complicated, and it starts to be a strategy of clearing two or more boxes in the right order so that you don't run out of shots. So as the levels become more complicated, it gets more and more difficult to get combinations of boxes that'll keep the power from going to zero, in which the game ends. And you, of course, want to get up to full, and when you do that, you can then clear boxes of any color for one shot, all in succession. So the basic strategy here is, for example, we want to try to get 3 red ones in a row. So we shoot into this one to get them all together, and then now we have a green box to get rid of, so we'll probably put it right next to this other green box. And then we can go here and clear all of those, and you'll see the shot meter go back up. Now when you clear the last color of a level before the level is over, it'll just switch to one of the other remaining colors. So you can see here we can now clear 2 yellows and get to the last green and then to the last green. So you go through 7 rounds of this, receiving points for the way that you clear the boxes and how you fill up your power meter. And you try to get a high score after 7 rounds. And then you just start the game over again. And of course the levels are randomly generated, so you won't be seeing the same level twice. You can see as we get a little more complicated here, things are all dispersed within each other. You start introducing boxes like this black box, which cannot be cleared. When you shoot into the black box, you just clear the one next to it and then you're done. So let's see if we can maybe clear this out. And so now we've lined up all of these red ones, but we don't have a red one. So we'll have to kind of leave those sitting there for the moment. There we go, now we have a red one, and you can go through and clear those out, and you see all the particles come back, and then your shot bar goes up. Let's see if maybe we can do something like that. So it's all about the strategy of knowing how many times to spend swapping boxes to get them lined up. That'll give you a benefit of actually clearing 2 or more boxes in the future. So you can't just go swapping around the entire level, because you'll end up just running out of shots before you can get things into position. So it really turns into a cool little strategy that we're sure there's some kind of optimal strategy to be had, but we haven't yet figured it out on our own here. But you do start learning little tips and things about understanding how the different boxes interact, and going from both sides to get things all linked up. So we've already got a link up of green, 2 link ups of yellow, 3 of red, and so you can go through and see that this is clearly worth it to swap out for this green one, because now we can line up all of those and bring the bar back up And then the same is true for this blue one here. So now we can link up all 5 of those. And so now we've hit our full power meter, so you can actually go down here and you can shoot and clear all the way through, even the black boxes, and of course you get back all of that power as well. And so we've done pretty well on this level. And for the last one, all the way through the greens there. So there's your look at Mosaic. It's a very fun puzzle game, and it's going to be released in the Play Store today. We definitely think you should give it a look. It's one of those new games that you probably haven't seen anything like before, and it's going to be worth hours and hours of fun once you pick it up.